Greetings on this Monday morning, or whatever time of day it is that you are watching this. Today we continue our journey, continue our discipline of gratitude in the midst of trial, in the midst of difficulty. Today, for our exercise, we are going to basically repeat yesterday's challenge. And so what I'd like for you to do is to think back to a difficulty, a stressor, a strong or a struggle, some dark time in your past. And as you look back at that time, I'd like for you to reflect on what you might be able to give thanks for. Once again, this isn't looking for silver linings. It's not looking for any way of ignoring the struggle. It is simply trying to identify those things that are also going on in your life that are positive. Because when we are in the midst of struggle, when we are in the midst of those dark times, they can so overcloud everything else in our lives that we don't notice those positive things that are also happening in our lives at that moment. Now, some of those things may be very small. They may be simply time that someone spends with you, or some positive piece of music that you hear as you drive down the street. It may be the warmth of the sunshine, or practically anything. On the other hand, it could be something large and monumental. It could be that you've received good news about a family member. It could be that you received great news about your own diagnosis, or some other way of hope in the midst of your struggle. Whatever it is, what I would like for you to do is to look back at a time of struggle in your life. Now, you can use the same one that you used yesterday if you'd like to, or choose something else. But as you think back to that time, what are some of the unexpected things or normal things that are going on simultaneously? Write down some things that you could give thanks for that happened during that time. And after you write them down, whether it be only one thing or a dozen things, express your thanks to God for each one of them. I'll leave you to that task. But as I leave you to that task, I'd like to also leave you with this thought from Sarah Ban Breathnach. She said, "Real life isn't always going to be perfect or go our way. But the reoccurring acknowledgement of what is working in our lives can help us not only to survive, but to surmount our difficulties." I hope as you go through the rest of your day, you go with a sense of God's presence with you, and that there may be greater gratitude for the small things and the large things in your life this day. God bless you, and take care.